The blizzard of '78 was the storm of the century, last century. The question now, how bad will the next superstorm be?
And the answer is it could be worse. And we got a preview last month when a relatively minor storm set off flooding in the seaport. At the National Weather Service in Taunton, to paraphrase the Farmers Insurance commercial, they've seen a thing or two. Here, the blizzard of '78 is still the benchmark for snowstorms. Chief Meteorologist Bob Thompson remembers how the blizzard laid low, then exploded with a vengeance.
There was a storm that wasn't so well predicted a couple weeks before, and so folks were a little cynical, the weather forecast, and it didn't start right on time. It was a little bit delayed. So a lot of folks that Monday morning decided, hey, it's going to be okay, I'll go to work. It's not going to be so bad.
What sticks with Thompson is how 3,000 cars and 500 trucks were buried on area highways for days. That wouldn't happen today, says Thompson, if we were to have a storm of that magnitude. With better computer forecasting, we now call for travel bans ahead of storms.
We've worked very hard over the last 10 to 20 years with our emergency management partners and other public safety officials so that they are better prepared to respond and be proactive ahead of a storm. And I think that's a very key component.
Still, meteorologists and climatologists do worry about other components of future monster blizzards. Thompson points to the shocking flooding of Boston's Seaport neighborhood during a recent snowstorm.
Over the longer term, we have seen the sea level rise roughly about a foot or slightly more in the last 100 years. So the starting point on any storm surge we get on top of what the sea level would otherwise be without a storm, because it just brings the water level that much higher. So that is a concern.
Sea levels are rising. So that means the same storm that could have occurred many decades ago can now cause more coastal flooding than it did then, because you have higher sea levels. Then if you add the fact that the storms themselves could be a little bit stronger because they have warmer ocean waters to work with, now you have another compounding effect.
The concern is global. Last week, Europe's largest insurance company sounded an alarm, saying if the seas continue to rise over the next decade, they may no longer be able to insure stores and apartments below ground in cities like New York and Mumbai.
If we had those conditions again of '78, would it be worse, do you think, today because of the rising ocean temperature and the rising sea levels?
I think it's possible and maybe safe to say it probably would be at least a little bit worse. I mean, the main ideas that caused the storm, that's unchanged. You know, bitter cold air, contrast of warm and cold air, and so on. But once again, if you have warmer ocean waters and really cold air over the land, you have a bigger contrast, which makes an even more powerful storm.
And more dangerous and disastrous weather swings are not just happening around snow. Worldwide, says WCVB Chief Meteorologist Harvey Leonard, climate changes are causing more extreme heat, cold, droughts, and flooding.
Critics who say, boy, these guys make such a big deal out of it, and they send everybody rushing to the store for groceries and all the things we do in New England. What do you say to that?
Well, I'm not sure you've ever heard a meteorologist say, run to your grocery store and go get all your groceries, you know. We're just trying to provide information, obviously, and our estimate of what this storm is likely to do, how it's likely to affect you, you know, when it's going to begin, when it's going to end, how much snow to expect, what kind of wind, and obviously we're supplying information to the best of our ability.
And back to that January storm, which caused all that flooding in Boston Seaport, it actually produced the highest tide recorded since 1921.
Right, that was even higher than the storm in the blizzard of '78, so it gives you a sense of how bad things can be. And sure enough, if sea levels continue to rise, if temperatures continue to rise, most scientists and meteorologists say we're going to see more events like that, not less. We're going to see water in Boston streets if the trend goes the way that it's going.
It's scary, very scary. The blizzard of '78 changed everything, even marriages.
Excuse me? I don't care if we're married. That's my space.